sorry.
Oh my goodness, it's a fruit shop.
We have a passenger coming from China and she hasn't declared on her incoming passenger card.
Although declaring she has nothing in her luggage, officers are suspicious.
On the screen, it shows items scattered in the bag. So it's very important for us to have a look, especially this one, because I'm concerned there might be fresh items as well.
Failing to declare food items is a serious offence and can result in prosecution or a fine.
Is this your signature on this card?
Yeah.
Okay. You packed your own bag, so you're aware of the contents of the bags? Are you aware?
Yeah.
Does everything belong to you that's in the bags?
Yeah.
So you know what's in your bags?
Yeah, my mom is a pet.
But you've just answered that you know what's in your own bags.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to declare?
The passenger seems to become unsure about her non-declaration, and that raises officers' suspicion.
You know?
No? All right. I need you to open the bags for me.
Officer Andrea begins a bag search.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And immediately finds something that could pose a serious threat.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
The mom.
fresh fruit.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, it's a fruit shop.
Fresh fruits are a biosecurity threat to Australian agriculture and must be declared on entry. But it's this fruit's appearance that is more troubling for Andrea.
Look how diseased these oranges are. Very diseased.
She suspects the condition could be citrus canker, a serious bacterial disease with the potential to devastate Australia's multi-million-dollar citrus industry.
We'll be sending some of these off today to our plant pathologists so we can get to see if they've actually got citrus canker on them or not, or some sort of a disease.
It's the
Okay, it's 8:15 now, and you've been verbally warned and questions asked.
With the passenger already looking likely to receive a fine, Officer Andrea continues the search for any more undeclared goods.
Oh my goodness, what's this? Oh, just this, just that.
And the pile just gets bigger.
What is this?
It is the sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Yeah.
Doesn't smell very nice.
Yeah.
And bigger.
Some nuts. Durian cakes. Tea. Seaweed. Okay, you have some dates, but the seeds have been taken out, which is good. You have so much food. Oh yeah, and you hadn't declared any of it. How often do you travel to China? How many times a year?
This 1, 2, yeah.
As she's been an Australian resident for 17 years, Officer Andrea suspects this passenger knows more than she's letting on.
The fact that she was able to answer the questions and the card is in her own language gives me a good indication that she knows what she's doing today.
Why didn't she declare? What's her excuse?
None. And
She's travelled before?
She's Australian resident.
As the high-risk items stack up, this woman may now be facing very serious consequences.
You have too much food here. You actually got no clothes. All you've got is pieces of fabric and food and food and food. This lady's got no clothes, Steph. Look at it, it's just all food. I found some fresh oranges today, and that's a really big concern for us because we're concerned about the disease of citrus canker, which could affect our citrus industry, and also fruit fly. She's also got some guavas and some compots that they'll be seizing here today. Yeah, they're not the best looking oranges I've seen. It's something I don't think I'd like to be eating, and that doesn't look the best either. So we'll have a lot to send away today and see what the results come back as.
The passenger will now learn her fate.
All right. All this food that you have today, a lot of this food is allowed to come into the country. You're allowed to bring it in. However, you didn't declare it on your card. You've said no, no, no. You have so much food. You have fresh produce, okay? You live in Australia, so you should know better, okay? So today you're going to be fined $360 for giving us false and misleading information, and you have a lot amount of food here.
She then confirms Andrea's suspicions.
Okay, so you know about the seeds. So you know that dates without seeds can't be brought into the country, so why didn't you declare it? You're correct in saying that. You can have them, but the fine will stand today. So she said to me, can I keep the dates? A very good indication to me that she knows how to bring these dates into the country without an import permit. So, yeah, she's probably done this before.
With the food confiscated and the fine paid, the passenger can re-enter Australia. Only now with her bags significantly lighter. Biosecurity officers in Brisbane have suspicions that a couple arriving from Nepal have undeclared food in their luggage, and they are hoping Detector Dog Union will find it.
Yes, good boy.
Union immediately sits next to one of the woman's bags, and the couple are pulled aside so it can be inspected. But first, Officer Hannah has a few questions.
So you haven't declared anything today on your card. Did you read the questions? Did you understand them? Are these your bags? Do you know what's inside them?
As she searches the bag the detector dog reacted to, Officer Hannah is shocked to discover high-risk apples inside.
Is there a reason why you have not declared this on your card today?
I thought that it was from all the luggage, and this was just for our transit eating.
What on this card made you think that? It's simply asking if you have fruit or if you have vegetables. You need to declare this on your card.
Fresh fruit from other countries can carry diseases not found in Australia. And as a full baggage search begins, it appears apples are not the only high-risk item this couple is carrying.
What's this one?
That's corn, but sorry, I didn't know about that. I'm so sorry.
So you told me that you packed your bags and that you know everything inside them.
Officer Hannah continues to uncover high-risk food items.
This one you have walnuts, coconut, they're not allowed in.
Fellow biosecurity officer Jamie joins the search.
Am I going to find anything in this bag?
As suspicions are growing that these two passengers may be hiding a huge haul of food.
It's like a whole heap of nuts.
This bag is full of food.
The couple have brought high-risk fruit and other non-commercially packaged items.
Is this sweets?
Yes.
Homemade sweets.
And there is also an entire suitcase full of food that they neglected to mention.
So, why haven't you told me about this bag of food?
Yeah, I think we have foods. We have foods.
Okay. You're telling me that now because I'm looking at it, but why haven't you declared anything on your card?
Some of the items are commercially packaged and allowed to enter the country, but many are not.
And I don't even know what this is. Look at that.
I mean, is it ghee? What's it made from?
Cow milk.
Cow milk?
We purchased from the market.
You bought it from the market. Okay.
Dairy products from other countries can carry foot and mouth and other serious diseases, and failing to declare them is not taken lightly.
I did ask if you had things in your other bags, and you told me no.
We have food.
We told
Yes. We have food, but not fruits.
But just when they thought they'd seen it all, Officer Jamie makes a shocking discovery.
This is interesting. This is a concealment. It was wrapped up in your clothes. How come you didn't declare these seeds?
The passengers have brought numerous packets of seeds ready for planting.
That's really full on. I didn't declare any of these.
They'll need a good reason for bringing such a high-risk item into the country.
cannot bring seeds to grow into Australia.
Maybe my mother has prepared. This is all.
The female passenger is blaming her mum, but officers aren't buying it.
All the food that these passengers were carrying, none of it was declared. And when asked why, the passengers had various answers. They didn't realise it was there, that someone else had packed the bags for them. The answer varied on each item.
But it's not just the packets of seeds. They have failed to declare a huge amount of food. And while some items are allowed to cross the border, many are not.
All of this stuff, you're going to be receiving a fine today of $420. Okay?
Can't you just leave it for first time? Because it's like that.
No,
we are
we
students, we can't pay more. That's why we brought here.
This is a big deal, okay? One, you're very lucky you're not going to court. Two, you're very lucky that you're both not getting a $420 fine today, okay?
As they grudgingly agree to find the sufficient funds, the high-risk food items are destroyed. And with the fine paid, the relieved passengers are allowed to enter the country.